Hi everyone, this is Gail from Rainbow Food Rocks, and I wanted to share my journal entry with you. It was originally on Dr. Paul Cottrell's show, and it was the first show that we did. The video is now down as far as I understand, as well as many other videos, so I wanted to go ahead and share this journal entry because it was how he and I wound up talking a lot about what was going on. So I wrote this journal entry on January 27th of 2020, and it was before I learned of the SARS-CoV-2 virus, the COVID-19 disease. So I didn't learn about that until the 29th, and then I really learned more about it on the 30th, according to all my notes. So I'll read you my dream and you can interpret it as you would like, but this is exactly what I dreamt before I knew about anything. It says, dreams. There was an outbreak, virus, or some kind of air or warfare issue about to occur. The kids and I were preparing in what seemed like an office building or school in a city. One room was used to grow sprouts. I was in other room. Jeffy was being taken care of by someone else and couldn't be with me. Jeffy is my son. He was in a blue-green shirt and shorts. He was cold and wet. He had been cold and wet for some reason. Maybe it was cold outside or in a room. It seemed like he had been outside. I saw Jeffy cold and wet in shorts and t-shirt and immediately wanted him with me, but I was told I couldn't have him with me. I remember being in this facility by choice because I really wanted to be with my son. I did go outside in this city in the beginning of the dream. I remember having to be careful. There was a movie room not too far from the main building and semi-attached. We were told not to go in there. The people there were exposed to something they would breathe in and get knocked out and kidnapped. I remember ropes. There was some kind of police force or checkpoint, and I needed a document. There was something done incorrectly in the office with the document, and I had to have them redo the document. It felt like I was a leader of some sort in this program, but I was not in total power of what was going on. It felt like there were higher forces. Police, military, guards, some bad group of some sort. There was some fear with that. Something was going on, and we had to have our own food and water. We, those of us staying in this building or facility, had to live off of whatever we had. I seemed to be very concerned about Jeffy and what was going on outside. I remember being on an elevator. I remember doors being locked to prevent outsiders from coming in. I remember being in charge of or responsible for food. And that's all I have. Then I have some notes about different dates where things seem to kind of relate. So for instance, it wasn't until February 8th that I realized that I needed to go back to this journal entry, and I realized that this journal entry might make sense. It wasn't until March 11th that there was a rainy day and I was growing sprouts and I was doing some kind of preparing, and my passport documents finally arrived. They had been delayed. I had submitted them in January and they had been delayed. It wasn't until March 19th that, this corresponds to another dream actually that I didn't read, but that there was very limited seating in a fast food restaurant, no seating at all. Okay, yeah, it's relating to something else, but I didn't read that. And it was March 11th that I realized that there was a correlation between this dream and what was going on, even more than I thought initially. So I will leave this dream up to your interpretation. You can leave me your comments below in the description box. You can email me. I'll put my email in the description box. I am unsure what to fully make of it. However, it feels like some of this has happened and some of this may or may not happen. And I'm one of those that I believe that we have the ability to shift things and change things. I believe in the ability to quantum leap on different timelines and different dimensions. So I am not saying that any of this is something that will definitely happen. There might be parts that are metaphorical. There might be parts that are meant to be taken literally. It feels like I was sensing something, and the context of that dream is I had just come back from the United Arab Emirates, Dubai, and I had come back from Miami, Florida. So I had taken some trips before this dream, and when I had taken those trips, it was brought to my awareness that I needed to renew my passport because it was getting close to expiring, and I had been declined a visa to India, which could have been because I was like 7 months away from expiring. Either way, it did force me to renew my visa and such. So it's very interesting to me that I had this dream. And like I said, I had initially talked with Dr. Paul Cottrell about this dream, and it was on his channel. However, that's now down. Another interesting dream I had, I'll share in a separate video, is about bracelets and then phones connecting to them. So I will share that in a different video. That might be something to pay attention to as well. I hope that this video didn't scare off my audience, because I know that this isn't my typical video, and every once in a while you will find that I will throw in things that aren't my typical video. And I do have a lot of intuitive abilities and psychic abilities, and I don't know what my dream means, but I would say to be aware. And I hope that you like, subscribe, share with like-minded people, and let me know your thoughts. Thank you. Have a good day.